Hello everyone. I wanted to show you how to reverse instruments in Kontakt. And specifically today I'm going to be using um, Sonokinetic's Maximo, which is a phrase-based library. And I actually never thought about doing this before, about reversing instruments of a phrase-based library, which is kind of interesting. I'm curious to see how it will turn out. So this is my first time trying it. So basically what you do, once you load the instrument up, you push the wrench button, and then make sure you only have group editor selected, because if there's other stuff selected, you'll have to scroll down to make sure it works here. No, this potentially will not work with all instruments. Some companies have this locked. You can't get into the wrench. I'm not sure how that works, because sometimes I've seen where after an update that will be opened and then you can edit it. So maybe they're temporarily disable it or something. But anyway, have the group editor selected. Then you want to make sure edit all groups is on, so it has all of these boxes filled in. And then what you'll do is just select reverse. And if there's a lot of samples, it will take a while. But it should do it. Hopefully it doesn't crash my system or Kontakt. But interesting thing, and it'll be awesome if this works, with a phrase-based library, is you don't have to worry about fade outs and stuff, because the only issue with this would be certain samples are going to fade out, and depending on how the developer sampled the instrument, sometimes they'll have quite a bit of silence at the end. And so when you reverse the instrument, you're going to have all that silence. So it's going to take a while for the sound to be audible after you reversed it. So you just have to hold it for longer. Oh. Oh gosh, that's awesome. Oh my gosh. All right. I've never tried this before, but I'm pleasantly surprised. So now I'm gonna have to try this out with pretty much everything. All these Sonokinetic libraries. That's crazy. Okay. All right. That's pretty cool. I'm actually gonna save as reverse. Oops. I definitely do not want to overwrite the original. That's crazy. All right, now that we've discovered that works, gotta try some other stuff now. Let's try this. Slow pattern. So I'm gonna just do the full, not the light. We'll do the full. Sorry, my whole household is sick, and luckily haven't really gotten too sick, but definitely feeling it. So my nose. Sorry. Okay, so let's do it again. Group editor. Edit all groups. Reverse. Again, these libraries are pretty big in sample size, so it will take a while to reverse them all. So yeah, hit the wrench. Make sure the group editor is all that's selected, just so it's easier to work with. Make sure you edit all groups with all the boxes filled in with white, and then you hit reverse right here. And this is with, gosh, what version am I using? I'm gonna wait till it's done so that I don't make anything crash, but I'll check what version it is. Wait, maybe I won't, because I think it will show my serial number if I do that. I'll tell you in the comments or something what version of Kontakt this is. I think it is 5.7.1 or something like that. 5.71, something like that. I have this one as an older version so that I can make sample libraries with it, and then my DAW has 5.8, 5.81, I think, 5.8.1, whatever it is. Well, there must be a lot of samples here. This is taking a long time. Although I did get the full version. But if this, if the results are good, then it's worth it. Let me see how many groups there are. 1,300 groups. As you can imagine, there's several samples in each group. So there's there's a lot of samples. So that's the only thing about this is just how long it will take. With a phrase-based library, like I said, you don't have to worry about fade-outs and long silence when you reverse the sample. So yeah, maybe with reversing instruments, specifically with Sonokinetic libraries, since they have the light option, maybe just using the light would be best, because the effect you're getting, you don't necessarily need the full. I'm not sure what the difference is between light and full. So yeah, that's kind of interesting. I'm not sure if I like the result as much as I did with the Maximo, but I'm still gonna save it. because I don't have to wait as long. I mean, I'll just have to wait for the library to load up now. I won't have to reverse everything again. I'm going to do one more Sonokinetic library and then... Ooh. Let's try this. Your version is too old. Dang it, I can't use 5.7 or whatever this version is. That means I probably can't do... I might be able to do Soto or whatever. Yeah, alright. I'm going to do everything. Group editor, edit all samples. Oh, I wonder why they don't have tracking. That's weird. Alright. Well, maybe that means they didn't stretch any of their samples, which is good. Yeah, man, that's the only reason you would need it. Okay. That didn't take too long. Okay. Got the woodwinds. Now let's do the strings. Group editor. Edit all samples. Reverse. Group editor. Edit all samples. Reverse. Now it'll be interesting to play around with this in my DAW and use some reverb or something. But now, one thing I noticed is the attack is pretty sudden, and that's because there really is no fade out in these samples because they're phrase based. Let me see if this will affect that at all. It might not, because I might only deal with it forward, like forward. Oh yeah, I gotta get all of them if I want to test that, because I can't really. Maybe I can solo. No, it doesn't really affect the reversed sampling. But still, you can do that in your DAW. Smooth out the attack. Whoops. Alright, yeah, so that's it works for these phrase-based libraries, which is kind of interesting. I think it might be pretty cool to test out and experiment with. Alright. Thanks for watching.